Feel the technology getting better because a lot of the feedback I get from the other culture studying the Bible, the consistencies, the mathematics, the documentation, the stuff, and so it's working. Um, it's hard to do because guys, see, my life is the source of the person who is the source of Book of Revelation for John to write down, right? And you had corporations, okay, that engage in espionage and mass murder of nuclear weapons, okay, studying my existence to see if it was for real and how it works and all that, right? And you're talking about really bad corporations, the Mormon Church, the Catholic Church, the Pentagon. You're talking about really, really bad corporations. You're talking about people that engage in genocide and espionage over money. Okay, that train and condition their kids to dress up and murder. Okay, in the name of a higher cause. You're talking about really bad people. Like I said, and I was raised Mormon, so when I heard that televangelist preacher on that transistor radio as a kid and got really frightened about it because it was very disconcerting. It's horrible the way they describe what's going to happen in the Book of Revelation, the way they misinterpret it. And I sat there and I was like, Jesus, I don't want my parents to die. We all know this in a nuclear holocaust. And he's the Earl, if that happens to your parents, you'll die with them. Okay. But this is stupid. I agree. It's very stupid. Okay. That's a Mormon kid. Okay. This is the conversation for like an 8 to 10-year-old, a little boy. Okay. This is Jesus talking to a little boy raised in the Mormon church. Okay. This shit is fucked up. I'm not going to say that. I'm going to say it's stupid. Right. And he agrees with me. And then he tells me I'm the one who's going to help us bring all this stupidity to an end. And I'm like, but Jesus, I'm just a little boy. How do I do that? When you're a little boy, you want it to end right then. Okay. I don't want to be afraid. I want to live the rest. I want to marry a pretty girl with brown eyes. I want to marry Edna. I want to have 2.15 kids and have 2 dogs and 2 cats. And our house is a very, very fine house, and I'll light the fire and summer breeze makes me feel fine blowing through the that's what you want, right? Well, I mean, not a lot of people do, I guess. No. Okay. The only reason why I wanted to be a professional athlete was for our house and summer breeze. Okay. I didn't want it for the big crowds, and I didn't like the big crowds. I didn't like concerts. I don't like concerts. I don't like, I don't mind being a part of the crowd when you're going to the Aggie game and stuff like that. But it's kind of the parking is a drag. Everything's a drag. It's kind of a drag. People get adrenaline rushes. In me, it's like, I like more intimate settings. And I'm more of an intimate person than like a crowd person. Okay. And I don't get addicted to the crowds. The crowds are like, okay, these people have just got to go home. Fanatic. I'm not a fanatic, right? And so I'm a lot like Jesus and a lot like Muhammad. And so I'm the type of person, go home and, that one lady, that Baha'i lady in Sierra Vista, that I went to the Baha'i temple and the guy who runs the temple said, no, you'd have a larger following. It's like a religious person doesn't want a large following. They want people to live a faithful, good, loving, kind, caring, devoted to peaceful, loving, faithful life. That's what a religious person wants. They don't want a large following. They just want to live our house is a very, very, very fine house. Blowing through the jasmine in my mind, right? That's all you want. And because, we all need it, and y'all got to admit y'all need it, okay? Because if you don't have love, you die. And if you fuck, then you got to pass me your hat. Here I'm in the hospital today and you cut from foot to head. Didn't think my girl had the nerve, right? So, you need love. And children need love. And I don't give a fuck what any of you winners want. And all of you that are addicted to their winning, you're losers. When they win the Super Bowl, you don't get a $300 million contract. You don't get to have sex with a supermodel. You don't get a free into Disney World. You don't get free cars and shit. You don't get lots of money and free cars for selling their cars and the shit. So we pay the extortion and shit to get them everything they want. Because what they want and what they need has been confused. The finest of our... And the sin of debt and trespass, okay, is calling other people into debt to do your work and trespass on them to maintain it. And that's what the Mormon Church did. That's what the Vatican did. That's what the Pentagon did. That's what all the corporations did in my life. Okay. I am the gracious good shepherd. I am the man most like Jesus Christ, Lord Jesus Christ today. Adam. Okay. I may not look like Father. I can't tell you if that, if that was some kind of program they loaded at the Pentagon with the black man and the black woman. I can't tell you. It's irrelevant to me. All I get from it is what is good. And 2 and 2 is 4. And if it equates, accept it. And if it doesn't, reject it. That's just the way I am. And I've been this way since I was a kid. That's what I told Dad today in church. I said, I didn't believe Cecil B. DeMille. I watched cartoons. I watched, okay, Raggy, and dogs don't talk. And so I know they just make this shit up to sell stuff, right? And so the fantasy and the mythology in the Gospels is making shit up to sell you stuff. And religion isn't for sale. The God I believe in doesn't have a bank account. You don't believe in God. You believe in the Lord. You have faith in God. Good voice. Paul Hewitt. Bono. Yeah, the one kid, his name is Bono. I was going to tell him, do you know your name means good voice? I think in Latin. I think it means good voice in Latin. I'm not sure. Don't quote me, boy, because I ain't said shit. But yeah, okay. But I believe in the Lord. Okay, you can believe in people. You can't have faith in a human being. Okay? And you can't believe in God. You have to have faith in God. Okay? I'll believe it when I see it. God's omniscient, omnipotent. Okay, you can't see that. Okay, but you can have faith. Okay, but you can believe in somebody like me. But you can't believe in someone like you. Sitting there watching, what's her name? The commercial thing, because I thought I saw Jennifer Lopez dancing on it. It was another girl. It was Jennifer Hudson. Okay, nice body, nice voice. Very sexually appealing, right? And a lot of them are that way, okay, because they get very involved in what they perceive as the rewards from debt and trespass. But you don't get rewards. You get, are you hungry? Did you eat yet? Okay, pass me your hat, right? So, winners, I'm not a winner, okay? And I don't have any problems, quote, losing, okay? It's the Grand Chahi's birthday, right? So let the Wookiee win, right? So I'm not type of, when we all get our needs met, it's all good, right? It's just exercise. Like Suzuki tells me, you're just exercising. And that's what's nice about the rec hall. It's windy out there and I'm in there shooting hoops. It's at 9'6" and not 10 feet. And granted, it would be nice if it was 5 feet taller and I could fit a 10-foot hoop in there and shoot at a 10-foot hoop that's comfortable for me, because I do the way in, I could shoot, get more arc on my shot. But 9'6" is, I can't run under a 4 flat 40 anymore and can't jump, up to 64 inches in the air anymore. So, no sense in having a 10-foot hoop. I can't even hardly jump at all anymore with what the military's done to me. They recorded and saw, and people saw it. I jumped up to 64 inches when I was a kid in the air and was running a 40 that would have been timed under 4 seconds. Okay, I was covering 40 yards in under 4 seconds. That's how fast I was. That's how high I could jump. I have endorphins and dopamine, the Holy Spirit through this guy that's off the charts. Okay. Other people don't have the gifts and the talents that I have. Okay. Tyreek Hill isn't going to protect you from his ego. Okay. Patrick Mahomes can't protect you from his ego. Tom Brady and LeBron James can't protect you from their ego. I can protect you from their egos. I'm like King David. Okay. And when you're like King David, all the scientists, okay, that are addicted to winning like Sheldon, what the hell was that? Oh, it was the panel. The wind blew the panel down from the air conditioner. Okay, so it's like thud. It's like I had the panel up on the side because I'm draining the air conditioner. And so it fell and went thud. Okay. So I got to go up there and finish doing the air conditioner and draining it and drain out the lines, make sure that there's no water in it so they don't get a hole in it. I did that with the other ones and closed the dampers on that. The damper on this one, we just get a piece of cardboard and the staple gun and pop out, and that's our damper. Until further notice. I'll put a new cover on it. If it's necessitated, we will. If it's not, you know, I prefer it not. I'd prefer everybody stand up for the, you know, the Lord's Prayer, you know, in 5 minutes, and we all start living the Gospels hasta aquí hoy. That's how I think. Now, you know, if it needs to be done, like I had to go get the pillow and the pad to sleep better, then I'll do it, okay? But if it's something like, you know, we can just, for now, we can just put some cardboard up with a staple gun. That's what we'll do. I'm not Better Homes and Gardens, and I'm not married to Kourtney Kardashian. You know what I'm saying? Works, right? Works, don't it? Works, don't it? That's how I is. Okay. And I get depressed. Yeah, I get depressed. Because every time I go somewhere or do something, I'm constantly compromised emotionally, psychologically, and physiologically by jealous and selfish people. So yeah, it's depressing. It's hard to keep my spirits up. You know, because I miss Emily, I miss Kate, I miss Pat, I miss Ray, I miss Noah, you know. And I enjoy seeing the stuff with Crumb and seeing how well he's doing because he's with his siblings that are good doobies, right? I don't miss my wife's. I miss affection and sexuality, yes. But as far as missing my wife's, no, I don't miss them. If they were nicer and could radically change, then yeah, I'd miss them and say, hey, you want to get busy? Let's get some barbecue and get busy. And salads 4 days a week. You know, so, but yeah, no, I don't miss them. They were too mean to me. They were too vicious to me. And they compared me to other people. They were too damaged by all you winners watching our lives. Women are wired differently than men. I could tune them out and say, fuck them, you know, I'll do what's right. I don't care what they say. And my wife's couldn't. No, our children got to survive. Life's eternal, grace is infinite. Our children got to love and be loved in return. I'm the gracious good shepherd. None of you are. Okay? Just reap it, Murphy. I love you guys, all right? Peace.